Hi, my name is Robert Higdon. I'm Director of Product for Equipment Monitoring here at Motiv. And today I'm excited to introduce to you the Motiv Beacon. Motiv Beacon is a compact, durable Bluetooth asset tracker that enables companies to provide visibility to assets that are smaller or lower value, or assets that they may not be tracking with a GPS device like the Motiv Asset Gateway Mini. As you can see, it's substantially smaller and allows companies to have total visibility across a wide range of assets, in addition to, of course, the vehicles and the assets that they're already tracking with other parts of the Motiv platform. So I'd like to give you a brief demo of how Motiv Beacon works and what it does. So this is the Motiv Beacon that was in my bag over there. And I'll show you just on the map here that you can see we're at the Las Vegas Convention Center right now. And this location was detected by my phone that is running a Motiv Fleet app. And I was walking around the convention center a bit earlier, and as you can see, when I was walking around it, the beacon that I was carrying with me was walking there with me as well. Now, I'd like to introduce you to Beacon as a concept a little bit, and then I'll show you a live demo of some of the other beacons we have to demo here today. All right, thanks so much. So at Motiv, what we're really about is empowering people who run the physical economy with an AI-powered platform to make their work safer, more profitable, and more productive. And at Motiv, we focus on driver safety, fleet management, equipment monitoring, which is what we're talking about here today, spend management, workforce management, and powering so many layers of this with AI vision. And why construction and field services companies choose Motiv is for reliable uptime, improving asset utilization, and streamlining their operations. So when we think about Motiv Beacon, it's important to think about what types of assets are already being tracked typically by construction companies today. So typically larger heavy equipment like skid steers, cranes, loaders, backhoes, etc. Things you might track with a GPS-based asset tracker. But what about all the other types of assets that are important and essential to running your operation, that you'd really want to see in the same map, the same interface, the same single pane of glass? Things that might be smaller or lower value, like signage, air compressors, plate compactors, portable generators, portable toilets. The list really goes on. Those are the sort of assets that Motiv Beacon is really designed to track. And so I'll give you a brief demo of Motiv Beacon to show you exactly how it works. Motiv Beacon is a Bluetooth-based tracker. What that means is Motiv Beacon is detected by vehicle gateways from Motiv, as well as apps running the Motiv driver app and the Motiv Fleet app. And that vehicle gateway, or that app, will detect the beacon and report that beacon's last seen location to the cloud, and then ultimately to your dashboard. So we have here in our Motiv Fleet platform Gary's truck. Gary is here with us today. He drove his truck to come to the site today, and as you can see, his truck is now parked at the convention center. And if we look at the history and how he got here today, Gary drove his truck from around Mountains Edge Regional Park with a Motiv vehicle gateway and a Motiv dash cam. And as you can see, he drove on his journey well past many of the exciting places like the Bellagio, the Las Vegas sign, the Sphere, ultimately arriving at the convention center. And that path on the map, please keep in mind, because he also had in his vehicle several demo Motiv beacons, which I'll show you now. So if I go back to Fleet View, I can show you here, we've named these other beacons: air compressor, concrete mixer, container, dumpster, generator, things that you would actually want to track with Motiv Beacon. Now let's see if those assets also got tracked along the exact same route because they were moving with Gary's truck together. And as I go to the history, you can see it has the exact same route, starting there at Exploration Peak Park, traveling along that road, past the Las Vegas sign, past the Bellagio fountains, past the Sphere, and ultimately arriving at the convention center. A 32-minute journey, and available to see that with something as small and as compact as a Bluetooth tracker. And so I'll end on why this matters for customers, what customers can really get out of this, what problems they can solve. Well, our customers really tell us that what they care about are that assets, all types of assets, like this portable generator you see here, are often underutilized or misallocated because they don't know where they are. They don't know which job site they're at, or one job site has too many of them and another has too few. Or equipment gets misrouted. It gets taken off of a job site, put on the wrong truck, and goes to a different area, causing confusion and slowing down operations. Or a job site wraps up and equipment gets left behind at the yard or at that job site. Having visibility into each of these problems and being able to see your assets on the map is what enables you to actually solve these problems, to make better capital investment decisions for the assets you choose to keep in your fleet, as well as to keep your operations running smoothly and profitably throughout the day, not slowing down your operations, not wasting time searching for assets, and keeping those assets as productive as possible by knowing where they are throughout your entire operations. So that's Motive Beacon, and we are so excited to bring it to you here today.